And now that we have finally explored the entertainment district, it's time to do an extremely normal thing and go work at this bar. You know, that thing that they hire 16-year-olds for.
Ah, there's a tourist here.
I mean, if it works in Persona 5...
I wonder if you can actually read that drink menu.
I can see coffee, soft drink,
beers, whiskey, but the text underneath that is, I think, too small.
It's probably readable if you could, like, actually get, like, the source file texture.
Yeah, bare minimum, I think I'd want to see, like, your raw 1080p capture on that. I see wines and teas on the other side there, and cocktails?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if because Falcom has put some really fucking weird, like, not alt text, but like book titles and things where you wouldn't expect to look. So they just put a whole bunch of weird shit up there. There's one in one of the Cold Steel games where, like, the book title is like something about going to hell.
What?
God, yeah, they do shit like that in, like, Mass Effect too, like the original versions, like, were kind of, like, really grainy so you couldn't see them, but, like, people have, like, AI upscaled the textures and, like, actually made the text, like, readable on, like, the books, and, like, it's stuff like the next 100 years or the last 50 years, like, just really weird generic stuff like that. How can a voice be refreshing?
Well, when it's coming from Mr. Goro.
奇遇だな。こんなところで何をしてるんだ?
Ah, よりにもよって教師に見つかっちまうとは。
ちょうど仕事帰りでな。ちょっとした力仕事もあったから、一杯やれる店を探してたんだ。
ああ、そういえば端末室で九重先生を手伝ってたっすね。結構いい動力端末が導入されるみたいっすけど。
ああ、大変だったが、君らの授業には役立つだろう。しかし困ったな。九重先生から深夜のバイトについて小耳には挟んでいたが。
Okay, who the fuck has Toa not narked on Ko to at this point?
You could probably count the number of people on one hand.
Better question, what is that drink he ordered? Why does it have like a purple dodecahedron in it?
I was gonna say, that's some artisanal art sculpture for, like, an ice cube there.
It's an ice sphere. You get them a lot in Japanese bars, I guess Asian bars, if the Yakuza series is anything to go by. I hope Ko chiseled that himself like Kenshiro does in Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise.
Yeah, it's probably some just, like, purple food dye, you know, refrigerate it, then just, like, shave it down to a very beautifully sculpted D20 shape.
I like that Mr. Goro's reaction to seeing Ko there is like, you know, I could turn you in, but then we both get busted. So now we're in this together, buddy.
And this is the point where the twins just kind of speak in Ko's head, tell him about the new arcana he's formed.
Let it go to voicemail.
I love the pained reaction on his face when Ryouta starts talking.
そっちも終わったのか。おお、さっきな、まだすっげえ余韻が残っててさ。春菜に、レイカに、リオンも、若葉ちゃんにアキラも最高に輝いてた。なあ、わかるかこう。あの時、スピカと俺たちファンは光の向こう側で一つになったんだ。切っていいか。まあ待て聞けって、この溢れる思いを共有してくれよ。生のステージは別物なんだぜ。お前も体験すればきっと。
Oh Jesus, is this the prediction from that app?
Yup.
おい、りょうた、切れちまったのか。
Well, he's dead.
Did he hang up? Did you not hear that, Ko?
まるで。
今日のあなたは最悪でしょう。交通事故に遭っちゃうかも。楽しい一日はあっという間におしまい。心の準備だけはしておきましょうね。
冗談だろ。まさか。
So either this app really can predict the future, or little Mark Zuckerberg here just engineered an auto accident for publicity's sake. So anyways, Ryota's dead.
I do love that's the way they frame this, you know, until he pops back in.
God, it couldn't have been a leg, really.
Honestly, I really wish they had let that scene just draw out just a little bit longer. Anyway, in a true return to normalcy, literally everybody tells him to shut the fuck up as soon as he walks in the door.
When you're that much of a toxic asshole, you can't even get minor sympathy out of people from having a catastrophic accident.
I was about to say, that looks a little extreme for just a sprain.
Honestly, how could you tell at this point?
If he doesn't act like a, you know, toxic dude, bro.
I mean, I feel like I have a concussion just from listening to Ryouta talk, so you know.
So you just know that if they could afford to have done it, that "it's fine" would have been said in, like, the most drippingly sarcastic, everything is not fine way. That seems like a bit of a jump to make there, Ko.
He's not denying it, though.
I don't know, my money's on just really weak sauce Death Note. Like, one of those ones where it's just the, you know, it doesn't kill the person, but whoever's name you write in it, it just kind of really fucks up pretty badly.
So how much attention were you paying when they were talking about the app?
Shit.
High rate of success?
Yeah, that's probably my pick.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. Neither of you got the bonus wisdom point.
Is it the developer?
Well, the Scooby Gang is officially on the case.
God, I was just about to make that reference too, well, you know, I'm sorry, Ko, you're officially part of a Scooby Gang now, so you basically have no choice but to investigate this bullshit.
But just listen to these sweet jams we're getting while we investigate.
That is pretty nice.
I mean, it blows the shit out of Persona 4's investigation theme.
I will not hear the slander over your affection.
Absolutely not. Your affection is fucking art.
Or heartbeat heartbreak.
Also incredible. Persona 4's soundtrack is just incredible all around.
Did you just jump in the middle of the hallway there?
I did, because the talk button and the jump button are the same, but you can't talk to them until you're, like, within a certain distance.
I didn't even realize you could jump in the overworld.
I mean, he did it, like, once in the last video, right out in front of the arcade by accident, it looks like.
You know, call me crazy, I don't think breaking out into a fight with Shio is a good idea to begin with, so... If any of the rumors that we've heard about him are to be true. Finally, the vagina bones posts that I crave.
God, I can't believe this was all just a long con to get into, or to get registered in her QAnon newsletter.
I'm looking for it, but it's not actually on here yet. The first post doesn't show up until next video.
I was gonna ask what the vagina bones post, or...
If she knows what she's doing, she'll have that pinned, like, right to the top.
I mean, that guy still does. And you know what? Good for him.
Has he realized he was a complete fucking idiot for even posting it in the first place yet, though?
Oh, God, no.
And if there's anyone around here who would know the definition of sketchy, it's definitely Toa.
Oh, man. The forbidden technology code. So I assume that this is the end result of your knockoff Death Note, Crow?
Most likely, yes.
Just gonna curse people by, like, having them burn their hand when they're trying to make dinner?
I mean, that really would be, a lot more useful in a lot of ways than just, like, straight up killing them with it. Although, now I'm starting to wonder if, like, this isn't just, like, some sort of, like, a self-induced predestination thing where it's, like, because you were told, oh, you know, you're gonna burn your hand today, then suddenly, like, you subconsciously, like, put yourself in a position where, like, your hand gets burned, like, it's like the Inception thing where they talk about, okay, don't think about elephants, now suddenly you're thinking about elephants.
That? You know, I can believe that, too, although the traffic accident thing might be a little weird about that, unless, you know, Ryouta and the driver both got it.
I was gonna say, he was just, like, he was busy talking to Ko on the phone, and he was just coming out of a concert, so... You know, I can definitely see how Ryouta might have accidentally caused that.
That's fair.
Like, there's an old French proverb that says you meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. So, I don't know, I think there might be a little bit of that in play here, or who knows, it could just be Eclipse bullshit. I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
You know, not to drop too many spoilers here, but it's probably some Eclipse bullshit. Like, I don't know what to tell you if you thought, like, the main focus of one of the chapters of the game wasn't eventually gonna devolve into some Eclipse bullshit.
I don't know, I held out a little bit of hope that it might throw us a curveball, but, of course it's always gonna be the Eclipse.
I think this might have been the first time I've ever seen yakisoba bread be translated as yakisoba sandwich. Which, that's making me feel real weird, and I don't know why.
That's definitely a choice that was made during localization.
It's like when they called rice balls donuts in Pokemon.
I mean, that was at least funny for just being hilariously off. That said, yakisoba bread's pretty good. Although I'm pretty sure that's just because yakisoba itself is real good.
Okay, I now suddenly have a new theory about what's going on here, but I'm actually kind of terrified to voice it because I don't know if it's going to come true or not. And the implications of it if it does actually come true.
You know, I gotta say, it's very impressive that the accident that you were in yesterday that left you with a pretty major sprain that needed to be bandaged like that doesn't hurt after one day. That's a very impressive healing ability you have there.
It seriously is.
Anyway, this investigation has proved fruitless, so it is time for us to use the forbidden option. We are going to the student council.
Gasp.
I was really hoping that Shiori would give us another passive-aggressive comment about Asuka and Sora hanging out with us, but alas.
Ah, well. I'm sure there'll be plenty more opportunities for that.